everybody. It is me, Shirtline K819. And we are back at it again with the only other person here is Brandon. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome to Five Nights at Strasbourg.
Oh, fuck no. Five Nights at Virginia Museum of Transportation? The people who tried to copyright J-Class? That's not a joke, by the way.
That is honestly just sad.
Yeah. Hello, Game Wolfers. Welcome in. Thank you for violently bashing me in the head with a metal rod. But yes, we are back in Railroader, this game that I play. Five Nights in Atlanta, Georgia. Aw, hell no. I do not want to be. That sounds like hell. Okay. How are you doing today, Brandon? Did you work today?
No, I was off today.
That sounds nice.
I got off work at 1 o'clock in the morning today. Slept for most of the day. Now I'm trying to get myself back on the first shift.
Alright, makes sense. I worked today, and it's a Friday. The real interesting sort of happening, two interesting happenings at my job site, really three. First, one of my coworkers, Five Nights in the Bronx, one of my coworkers said something a little bit funky, which is, you know, he's basically trying to convince me that, oh yeah, paying taxes is entirely voluntary. You don't actually need to pay your taxes. And he's like, there's no law against paying your taxes, against not paying taxes. And he was saying this, I'm pretty sure he was saying this 100% serious, because he wasn't doing, like, a jokey tone. And I didn't say anything back to him, but the first thing I'm like, then why do people get evicted for tax evasion? So
there's some people with some really wild theories out there. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna mention names. I know quite a few of them, and I'd rather not hear it.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. Construction. Just like railroading. If you're a construction guy.
Believe me, Michael, I've been in both.
Well, you get it.
I know.
The other thing is that, supposedly there was a rumor going around that ICE was gonna show up at the job site today, so none of the vast majority of the workers there just didn't show up.
Mexicans were just using it as an excuse to get out of work. What the fuck?
That's what we were thinking. That's what we were thinking. We're like, okay, someone just wants a 3-day weekend, or wants an excuse to have a 3-day weekend. Hold up. I'll be right back. I need to let my dog.
Doggos up. Dojos. Let the dojos out.
Okay, I'm back. The third thing is there was a fuck ton of rain, and as a result, like a good decent chunk of the building was flooded. So I just spent most of the day sweeping mud out of a fucking building. It was painful. So that's what my day has been like. And then I got home, I ate a pie, and now I'm here. So.
Well, I was gonna go hang out with like I said, the only really productive thing, I wish I'd done more with my day, but I really just haven't had the opportunity to do so. I cleaned my room, cleaned my guest bedroom. I got into some odds and ends, like I was trying to, I got bored, so I started messing with my railroad crossing bell since none of my neighbors were in my apartment complex. I'm like, I forgot how loud this thing was, so I decided to turn it on. My ears were ringing, to say the least.
Of course.
I was like, okay, this is way too loud. I kind of want to take it out in the middle of the woods and just turn it on.
That'd be funny.
Because I've got the train horns and just have the crossing bell. Like, oh, there's an abandoned railroad. There's just a ghost train going through here. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I got my hair cut because I really needed it. My hair was awful. I know you're Greek and Italian, so your hair is naturally curly as fuck, anyways.
Yeah, yeah. Mine... No one except Greeks, Italians, and African Americans know how to cut the damn thing.
Yeah, but my hair, especially on the sides, it doesn't do it on top. On the sides, if it gets too long, it gets curly, just like your hair, except only on the ends.
That's really bizarre.
So it looks like I got like a hillbilly perm of some sort going on with a mullet. I'm like, ew, this is awful.
Oh, you're gonna grow out a mullet like Jack?
Oh, hell no. That's fucking... I about said something I shouldn't have on stream. But you can imagine what I was getting ready to say.
Oh yeah, I know you well enough to piece in.
Hell no.
Jack kinda has a mullet.
Just because I'm from Kentucky and have the accent doesn't mean I'm a fucking white trash piece of shit. Jesus. Sorry, Jack. I like you.
No, Jack's from New Mexico. I don't know if that's better or worse.
He's from Arizona.
He'd fucking kill you if he heard you say that.
He's from Arizona. Get it right.
He's actually from Nevada. He's from Las Vegas.
Oh. Funny thing you say that. We've actually got a guy at the museum, a new guy at the museum that's from Las Vegas.
What?
His name's Hayden Haycox, and he's lived in Kentucky for quite a while. Hell, he even went to high school with Jake.
Oh,
over in Lafayette.
Hell yeah.
In Lexington. So, little side note about him. He's a bit fruity. Like, I thought I was struck with the tism pretty bad. No, not in comparison to this dude. First day, this dude gets on site, or gets to the museum. He's wearing like a Hello Kitty hat with a bunch of railroad pins and miscellaneous other pins strapped into it. I'm like, my god, what am I getting into?
Like,
because I've hung out with this guy before, and he was completely normal, and in the last like 2 or 3 years, he's adopted this Hello Kitty stuff, and he's going to...
Ryan would wear that as a joke.
No, he's wearing it serious. Like, this is his daily hat. Like, he wears this Hello Kitty hat to work, and he works as a forklift driver for some sort of trucking company.
He's forklift certified, too. Oh my gosh.
Yes. He's forklift certified at DHL in Lexington. Now, where at in Lexington, I could not tell you.
I just wear a hard hat.
A hard hat?
I work on a construction site, like...
I never wore anything. I just wore fucking shoes, socks, boots, pants, and t-shirt. Everything else was optional. Except for sunglasses, because I can't fucking see without them.
It has actually come in handy in instances where I would probably split my head open otherwise, so...
Yeah, if you're new, you bang your head to a bunch of shit, especially if you're new to working with rebar.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I was the last job site where we poured a lot of concrete was in Shelbyville. We were building a pump station for a newer wastewater treatment plant they were building about maybe a mile away.
Actually, Brandon, can you hold that for a moment? I need to shut my door because my family's now home. Hold up.
What the hell, viewers? He's cutting me off and don't want to listen to my story. He's a real bad friend. Michael Altamari Mabalakis.
I'm back.
Not a good friend.
Continue. Something about a pump site in Shelbyville.
Yeah, the last big job that I was on for a very good stint was we were building a wastewater pump station for a sewer plant that was about a mile away. It was a lift station, right? It had 2 big tanks, and then they were about maybe 30 foot deep, and in the very bottom they had, oh goodness, the very bottom they had the pumps that actually brought the shit to the pipeline. And I was the only person small enough to go down in between the walls.
Oh.
Do work inside the walls.
Oh, so gosh.
I'm in this 16-inch wide space down in there, moving rebar stuff around, setting the, what the hell were they called? Your dad might know what I'm talking about if he ever tuned into the stream.
He probably does.
It was a piece of rebar, but it had like a threaded piece. So that way, of course, we couldn't pour the whole thing at once. We had to pour multiple sections, right? So
Right,
what this
right.
threaded piece allowed to do is it allowed to mate 2 pieces of rebar, but 1 piece of rebar was already cast into the wall, so all you had to do was take out the little plastic sleeve, screw in the other rebar, which had male ended threads, and then boom, it acted as one continuous piece of rebar.
Yeah,
Instead of,
it's like welded. It's not welded, obviously, but my mind just
it's
went
like
to welded rail.
it's like putting a tap and die into a solid piece of metal, except it's in concrete.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
for rebar. I just forget what the fuck it was called.
I wouldn't know.
But, and you gotta remember, have you ever messed with form oil?
No.
It's some real nasty fucking shit. It's a combination of diesel fuel and something else. So we would either use diesel fuel and gasoline, or diesel fuel and something mixed together, or we'd actually get true form oil on it. And that stuff always stunk. And before we poured the walls, we sprayed it all over the rebar and the forms.
Oh gosh.
And we hosed everything down.
Get a
so I had to go down in there.
Get a clothespin for your nose at that point.
No, the smell doesn't bother you. It's just the shit never gets out of your clothes.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
living with my mom at the time, and she's like, "You've been in that fucking formal. I know what it smells like." And she'd get real pissed off at me and everything. I'm like, well, sorry. Tough luck.
It's just what they want me to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on here, Michael?
What do you mean?
This piece of shit car is being retarded.
I don't know. One of my jobs is I am continually on trash duty, so I will go on all the floors and
Oh no, Michael.
I collect up. Oh, is something wrong?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, the trash duty is right, but I'll go on each because it's a multifamily apartment building, so there's 5 floors with like 30 housing units on each floor. So I'll go up in there and I'll collect up all the trash from all the subcontractors and whatnot. And normally it's well, a lot of like construction shit, a lot of wood, a lot of piping, some wire, stuff like that. You know, a lot of just water bottles and shit. But sometimes, every now and then, they'll like they'll eat lunch up there and they'll throw the trash away in one of the bins I have to collect. And we were doing this the other day, and oh my gosh, there was a bag that I had to throw away. That was, the smell could knock a man out. It's like, shit, am I gonna smell this on the balcony and then fall 5 stories to my death because this thing just smells so bad?
I've got a couple stories for you.
Hopefully the pricing is affordable. This is North Georgia, fancy apartments, so in like a redeveloped area, so.
Michael, I was a conductor trainee still. They sent me to Louisville on the sand line. So, of course, you know, you've got the old road, right?
Well, yeah.
The little proportion where the sand train runs on, that's not connected to the old road. So we have to traverse across CSX for about maybe, I don't know, I'd say this is a guesstimate here, about maybe 8 miles to get to the Water Street lead. And as soon as you get to Water Street lead, guess what's on there?
Landfill?
Swift meatpacking plant.
Oh boy.
Swift plant.
Oh
As
gosh.
They take care of hogs and they cut them up. It's essentially industrialized butcher shop.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if you've ever been around dead pigs before, but they fucking stank.
Yeah, exactly.
They are awful. So anyways, we had 3 cars. There's 3 industries. You got Nugent Sand, which is where all the sand comes from. Duh. You've got Swift, which they only use their tank cars as kind of like storage tanks. So those tank cars always sit there essentially.
What do they use them for?
Got,
do they just pump the pink sludge and the pork sludge into the tank cars?
Lard.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Nothing but pig lard. Anyways, we were going to CSX. We had 3 cars from River Metals. It was completely full of scrap, and we had to take them to Osborne Yard. So we had to shove out there. So we had the engine on one end, cars on the other, and then me and the conductor on the bottom. Well, we get past Swift, and all of a sudden the smell hits me like a brick wall at 90 miles an hour, conveniently over a bridge, over a creek that's about 20 foot above the creek. And I go, and I look down, and I see the creek go roaring underneath me. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Well, I guess it's over.
I hung on, though. I didn't puke, so I held my lunch, or my breakfast, excuse me. And this is a story of a story here. Another one, I had a buddy of mine. Well, he's kind of like more or less just a work buddy, you know, a guy you only really talk to at work.
Yeah, yeah.
His name was, what the fuck was his last name? Zach. I just don't remember his last name. He came from another construction company called EC Matthews. They're the ones that built the UK football stadium.
Huh.
And while they were building the football stadium, they had porta-johns halfway up the stairs.
Oh
Probably
gosh.
see where this is going. Well, whenever the porta-johns got full, they take a crane, lift them out, and set out the full porta-johns and replace them with a new one. Well, the crane broke down, and there was a lot of Mexicans on the job, and they just, let's just say if you open the door, there was a mountain of, you know what, sticking above the toilet seat.
Oh gosh. We were actually talking about that today, whether or not to put like porta johns up on the 5th floor of the parking garage that's next to this, so you don't have to walk down 5 floors. No way, Michael said the word shit on stream. He's going to gosh darn heck. Yeah, hell yeah, Spud. Hello, welcome in.
As you can see, Spud, I'm a horrible influence on my friend.
Listen,
That's
any
why you
horrible
awkwardly
influence
laugh.
has had 8 years to develop, so it's not like anything new.
Yeah. Dude, switching without air is so nice unless you gotta cut a fucking 30.
Yeah. So this construction site runs by it's past the main line of the Georgia Northeastern Railroad, which is the old L&N Hook and Eye line from Atlanta and Marietta up through to like Knoxville and whatever. And they actually come by fairly often, once or twice a day. But their motive power is always the same. It's always the same 4 Jeep 38-2s and some tank cars and some cement hoppers, and then maybe a couple of stone, like hopper cars for stone, and maybe like a box car thrown in. But today I heard them come by, and their train would, normally these trains are like 20 cars, but today this train was really long. It was more closer to 60, and I'm like, shit, it's a long train.
Was it storage move?
I don't know what it was. But it's really funny because I'm thinking, okay, so maybe that's why they just keep the 4 locomotives together. Because, you know, normally you don't need, I mean, it's a hilly line, but you don't need 4 locomotives for a 20-car train most of the time, I'd imagine. So maybe they just keep them together on those rare occasions where they actually need to haul a decent amount of shit. Let's see. Do you have any recommendations for YouTube channels I could use to learn about trains and transit as someone who literally knows nothing about those two things? Trains, Distant Signal Productions, Danny Harmon. He makes excellent videos on, he's based out of Florida, on like freight railroading.
Great voice. You don't have to listen to our nerdy asses talk about shit.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of transit, I mean, I'm always going to recommend my friends, Sammy Marco, Gamwolfers, who's in chat, 29 down the line. RM Transit is pretty good. Miles in Transit is also a good guy for that kind of stuff. Who else in terms of just normal trains? Like just freight rail? There's a guy called Florida Rail Fan who kind of does similar things to Danny Harmon, but he's also pretty good. I can send you these, Spud, if you really want me to. After the stream.
I'm gonna get a bit controversial here, okay?
Alright.
People are gonna hate me for it, but it's just tough love, it's the truth. Alright. Personally, if you don't have a good narration voice, just don't speak on your YouTube channels. Because I'll be honest with you, I've been struck with a bit of the tism, okay? I ain't gonna lie about that. But if I'm sitting here watching a cool video on trains, the footage is good, editing's good, everything about the video is good, and it's got some nerdy motherfucker, oh, this is a CSX Evo, CSX Panhandle shop coming down. I mean, that drives me up the walls. I'm sorry, it just does, okay? There's no way around it. It's just, if someone's like,
yeah, you got it.
For example, Delay and Block Productions, I've actually met the dude. He's a really cool guy. He's just, hello, I sound like a nerd.
I am very generic, yeah.
I'm not saying that to be mean. I mean, hell, I'd say it to his face right now. I'm like, buddy, I like your videos and whatnot. just not really a big fan of the narration. It's just part of it.
Yeah, narration.
I'm not saying to talk trash. It's just the truth.
Yeah, some people, and as I said, some people for me are just harder to listen to than others to talk, and or just when they're doing a narration. Obviously, if you're just talking a normal conversation, that's different.
Yeah.
We always talk about space, and that's our shared interest. But trains do seem cool, and I like to learn about new subjects, especially in engineering and science. Yeah. Prefer you over the other YouTubers. Can you like DM me once these streams are over? Yeah. Of course. Give me a second. My dad is like calling me. Be right back.
George is mad at me. I said something controversial.
Okay, I'm back. I asked my dad if he had anything to say to you, Brandon, and he just said hello, Brandon, in kind of a half menacing voice.
Hello, Brandon.
So maybe he's coming for you. I don't know.
Oh goodness. I'll have the Greek mob after my ass in a little while.
The Greek mob. The Mount Vernon, New York mob.
Oh goodness. Don't mind me. I'm just switching out Whittier. It'd be nice if we get an extra set of hands. I tell you what.
Where is everybody?
Where's Joseph? I know he was playing Farm Simulator not too long ago.
Spud says it's not really the voice so much for me. It's the cadence. You need to learn how to project your voice and make your speech sound less monotone, which I think anyone can do with enough progress. And again, considering...
Hello, my name is Monotone Larry. It's nice to meet you. What is the user's name? Who is the user that said that name?
Spud.
I need their... Spud. S-P-U-D. Spud. I think you're uncool and fictional. And the G word.
The G word?
Yes. You can imagine.
Well, with Spud, I know that is true, so... It's not an insult if it's true.
Jesus.
Hello,
yeah. Spud. My name is Richard Nixon, the 43rd President of the United States, and it's nice to meet you.
Listen, and yeah, I mostly agree. I generally agree that more often than not, it's voice cadence and really, like, properly enunciating what you're saying so people can understand you well and not tripping over your sentences. As someone who has done voice acting and been involved in projects involving voice acting, and Brandon, you'll know this from 311, there were just so many people we got to voice that just didn't know how to read a line.
I didn't either. Honestly, the one true JNPT episode we had, I kind of butchered my Casey lines.
That's Brandon, but at least I could understand what you're saying and you weren't tripping over yourself. And the microphone quality wasn't like that of a submarine.
Who was the feller that voiced the Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit from that one episode?
I have no idea.
It's like he had like a lisp or something. He's like, "Hello, 311 Camelback." I was just like, what is going on with this dude? Is he okay?
Don't know how I can define my voice, but I assume it's calming. Yeah, like most of the time it's just a matter when you're reading off a script or something. Most of the time it's just if you can read it clearly and you don't like trip over yourself and whatnot, you're good 95% of the time. There are certain cases where a person's voice is just not fit towards narration, which is what me and Brandon were talking about earlier. I just want a video that can take me on a ride, pun intended. Ride on Montgomery County? I'm lucky enough to naturally have a pretty good speaking voice, and yeah, it gets annoying sometimes. I mean, I did finally put out my my Washington Dominion video. One problem with my speaking is I think I do speak a bit too fast whenever I'm trying to read like a long script. That's something I've always had sort of trouble with. The worst thing ever was back in high school when the teacher required everyone in the class to read a section of text and you were the only one trying it all. Yeah, because I actually like reading off stuff like that. Like whenever I'm in the car with my dad, he'll just tell me, "Hey, find an article to read to me or whatnot," and we'll read and we'll talk about it and stuff like that. So that's something I'm sort of used to, but it's luckily that's not really a thing much in college anymore, except when you have like, I mean, there are cases where you have to read with for an assignment, and presentations is a whole nother thing because doing YouTube and Twitch has made me really good at developing like presentations and actually going up there and presenting, where it's just something that comes naturally to me. So, it sort of pains me when I see someone go up there and if they're evidently not trying at all. It even pains me a little bit if someone's not good at it. Like, even that pains me a little bit. I know that's kind of wrong, but once again, it is sort of the truth. But I think it's mostly just because I do this, I'm just generally better at that kind of stuff. Speaking of Ride On, they go in free on June 29th. Oh, really? Huh. I hear Leo squeaking a toy downstairs. I don't know, it's kind of different in college because, like, everyone in college at least choosing and paying to be in college, so there's some level of effort baseline. Yeah, I would say it's better. Brandon, are you speaking, by the way?
No.
Okay. Your Discord thingy was showing that you were speaking, so I didn't know if...
It's my bad.
It's fine. But, that's
I was inhaling liquid poison also known as Coke.
That's fair. Bottled soft drink or smokeless fuel? Neither, actually. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, it's generally more true like that in college. But there have certainly been cases in college where the person got up there and just made the most, like, low-effort bullshit presentation. And it's probably because they either had a billion other things that they were working on, or they did it last minute. It does depend, but yeah, I generally agree in college you generally see more effort. But, speaking of speaking, I should probably take a sip of my water.
Let's go 15 mile an hour while spotting up Stenzel manufacturing. That's smart.
Hell yeah.
Let's shove some boxcars through a brick wall.
Nice, nice. I really wish Ryan or like Pat were here, because a lot of the time at work, because I'm working for 8 hours a day and a lot of time I'm just doing menial shit. Today I actually wrote in my brain, obviously not on paper because I couldn't like stop what I was doing to write the shit down, but I did write 2 JNPT scripts in my head while at work today. So I need to write those down. Wait.
That's what we like to see, baby. Tom Lee.
Hell yeah. Oh, I got. Hold up, let me. Save. There we go. Okay. Uh. Should probably say something. I don't know.
I don't know which would. What do you think tastes better, Coca-Cola or Mountain Dew?
I don't drink either. The only bottled soft drink I'll drink on occasion, and this is under very special circumstances, is Cheerwine. It's the only one I'll drink. Do they have Cheerwine in Kentucky, Brandon?
No, we've got L.A. It's our own version of. It's our own drink, so to say.
Your own little regional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cheerwine is more. I mean, you can get it in Virginia, more at stores. But that's more like a North-South Carolina thing, and Georgia as well. You can probably get it in like Southern Virginia, Hampton Roads area. Spud says Coca-Cola Baja Blast specifically is good though. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not a soft drinker.
I'm not really, just once in a blue moon.
Yeah, same.
Like, I don't.
Ryan won't be home until 9:30. Oh, is he
What's he doing?
Probably working at the YMCA. Ryan has been sharing his horrid YMCA adventures.
More like the YMC.
Honestly, I've been drinking way too much soda lately just for caffeine and energy during classes. I mean, I guess that's fair. But at that point, just drink coffee or something. I mean, if you can't stand the taste of coffee, though.
Here's the thing. I mean, you could put stuff in coffee. I don't, because that's just the way I've always had it since I was a kid. It was just pure black coffee. But then some people think I'm a devil for doing that or something. But coffee, if you drink it during the summertime and you drink it hot, it will get you very warm, because I cannot stand the taste of iced coffee. Could you imagine iced black coffee?
Ew.
Just no.
It's like cold pizza. That's about as bad as cold pizza, in my opinion.
Cold pizza's at least tolerable.
I can't stand cold pizza. I like my food. Listen, if my food isn't burning the roof of my mouth off, I'm not eating it. Friends of mine drink Monster, and I have no idea how they stand it. I feel like I'd keel over and die if I drank Monster Energy. Gosh.
I've never had an energy drink my whole life. I'm afraid the day that I do have one, I'm gonna be gone, man.
I like coffee too, but drinking in the afternoon is way too much and keeps me up. Soda just when I need a little bit of energy for like the hour. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Coffee actually does have some health benefits to it.
Yeah.
My biggest thing with coffee is it stains my teeth if I drink it a lot. Same thing with the Coke, but I mean Coke's liquid poison, so.
Yeah.
They say Coke and Mountain Dew are some of the worst soft drinks you can have, and I've got both of them sitting on my desk.
The only coffee that I will drink is Greek coffee. Like there's specific.
What's the difference? Coffee's coffee. You put some beans in a cup that are roasted, and boom, brew that shit.
No, with Greek coffee, what you do is you grind up all the beans first into like a fine powder. And then you, in like the bottom of like a little cup, and then you put the cup on a stove, put some water in, and then boil the water. So it is different in terms of how it's made.
So, I know what you're talking about. I just forget the tool that's used for. Percolator.
Yeah,
Kinda like
yeah.
doing it with percolator. Yeah, I got you.
But the specific Greek coffee brand that I always had when I go to my grandparents, that's the only coffee I'll drink, and I'll drink it with a little bit of milk. So it's kind of like a special treat whenever I go up and see my grandmother. Come on. You motherfucker. What are you doing? If soda is a health bomb, then energy drinks are a damn nuke with all the shit they put in it. True, true. Am I gonna have to go up the hill just to fetch one more car? Yeah, okay, well. I'm just gonna let myself coast downhill at this point. Yeah. See, my drink of choice is always lemonade. I'll drink lemonade. That's my go-to at any location.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time I drink water. I just wanted to drink some caffeine in my system to get me going.
Yeah, most of the time, I'd say about 50% of the time I'll drink water. 40% of the time I'll drink lemonade, and then like 10% everything else. Have you ever seen the fun fact that a lot of energy drinks advertise made with taurine as a selling point, even though there's absolutely no benefit to taurine, to consuming taurine unless you're a cat? What?
That sounds awful, whatever the hell taurine is.
I am completely unaware of this fact, of what taurine even is. Doesn't sound very appetizing.
No.
Camp says I can't with energy drinks anymore. I used to drink Monster every day. Gosh, man.
Jesus. There's quite a few of the younger guys. I think I'm the only younger guy at work that does not go heavy on energy drinks. I'm being dead serious. And there's like 4 or 5 of us.
That's probably a good thing. It's funny because on the job site, people are in the building all day. So they'll just leave their bottles. They won't throw out their bottles, and a lot of them are just normal water bottles. But sometimes you will find some energy drinks. Sometimes you will find like sodas and whatnot, because there's a little like Hispanic market right across from the job site, so they'll go over there and buy their drinks. But sometimes you'll just find straight like beer.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's fine.
You'll just find beer cans. I'm waiting for the inevitable moment that I find like a wine bottle or something.
This just hell all the old heads back in the day. I just kept going.
It's tea or ginger ale. Taurine is a vitamin which humans are perfectly capable of metabolizing on their own and do not need to consume. They put it in cat food because they can't make their own. I see now. That reminds me of Spud, I think you're the one who sent me this, but it was a story about like a Soviet fighter jet pilot who defected to the United States, and how he was amazed, like he didn't know English, so he kept going to the store, and he would just buy, whatever looked like, oh yeah, this looks good, and he really liked cat food. Like he'd buy cat food and cook it and be like, man, this is delicious, until his American friends were like, dude, why do you have so much cat food? You're not a cat. And it's like, that's cat food? This is better than what we get in the USSR. I know,
that's horrible.
It's really funny, though.
Well, good news is, Michael, I think I've got Whittier all switched out. I just got to go up top and bring the log train down and spot it up.
That's fair.
Be done with everything.
I'm currently doing the what the fuck is it called? The coal mine. I have number 90 in Skookum with me right now.
Get off the damn ladder, you fucking.
90's at 20% because Jack accidentally let it run into a siding.
It's always Jack and Pat. There's always breaking shit around here.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
That Minecraft screenshot, you got to show that to the stream. That's every time I look at it.
Well, okay, so I have a starting, so I have like starting soon screen, be right back screen, ending stream screen, and it like cycles through various images, and it changes depending on what game. So like sometimes it's like art, sometimes it's like railroader stuff. Like for this, it's railroader stuff. But that's just in my miscellaneous folder. Like, okay, this is like when I'm not streaming, you know, something I have a list of images for, I just switch to that. That's in the miscellaneous one. So it is a thing that is shown on stream.
No.
Uh,
I gotta post the screenshots from the old Minecraft screenshots of miscellaneous crap from the servers gone
yeah.
by. I think it's all in the archives though. Yeah, I'm doing 20 mile an hour on a shove. Let me just go through my phone and look through pictures right quick. That's a smart thing to do. Excuse me. FRA man catches me, he's gonna have my ass mounted on a wall.
It's 1955, the FRA doesn't exist yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do whatever the fuck I want to.
Like a junction site. Oh yeah, these are for the signals, the sognals.
Archives, Minecraft. What? No.
Archives, Navy Pen Memorial Quarter, DC
Shader
Metro.
packs. Screensaver. What? Oh, I need to get off here. This is my clearance point.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna go back up to get exactly counted one frickin' passenger car coal hopper. Man, I am so happy. I technically have a 3-day, because normally I work 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, but I don't want to get paid today, so that's nice. And 2, I have a 3-day weekend because on Monday I'm going to the dentist in the middle of the day, so I can't go to work and I can just sleep in. I'm only working 2 days next week because on Wednesday evening I hop on a train to go to DC. So
DC.
yes. This is our grand scheme to finally lure Pat in so we can kill him.
I missed the original Altoona meetup. That was actually quite fun.
Yeah, that was.
Well, time to go up the branch. Go grab those coal cars.
Okay.
Or coal cars, log cars, excuse me.
Let's see.
AI engineer, do your job. Only time that I use is when I want to take a break.
That's fair.
I've got a buddy at work. What he will do is if he's in a slow order, he's an engineer on the Alcam, and they recently got the 70Ms on there, so they've got a couple of computer controlled items on there. And one of them is the slow speed control. Whenever he gets to a slow order, he just sets it to notch 6 and then sets the computer speed control to 10 mile an hour, and then boom.
Nice.
He's good to go. He's also known for being very particularly lazy. So
I see now. There's a guy in my work that's sort of like that, where he was. I guess I told him, hey, because the way the trash collection works is that, so we have this forklift with a giant steel bucket, and basically you take. So if you're on the 4th floor, you take all your trash to one particular balcony, and then the guy gets into the forklift and raises up the forklift with the trash bucket up to the balcony, and you throw the trash in. And there's this one guy where he's a bit lazy like that, where even though he's one of the leads for one of the subcontractors on our I forget what he does exactly. I think he's a framer. He was, I guess, one of the higher ups told him go help Michael with taking out the trash. And so I go ahead and I do it, and maybe there's like an hour left until I go home, so we got time in order to do this. And he's like, Nah, we'll wait until tomorrow. And like, why? It's like, well, you've been working too much, you know. It's like, dude, I'm perfectly willing to do this. I've only managed to find cheer wine once here in a specialty store downtown. Yeah, if you're not in, as I said, like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, or like Southern Virginia, the likelihood that you'll find cheer wine is very low. You'll either be able to find it in specialty stores like that, and I know in some places in the South, they carry it like in Northern Virginia and the DC area, I know they carry it in Maryland, they carry it within, like, grocery stores, in, like, cans, but we will cross paths somehow and someday, yippee! I asked you, Gam. I asked Miranda from the Miles in Transit server. Yes, but that Miranda. I asked Sammy. I asked Dan. At 29's in Germany right now, so everyone said no, can't make it, can't. So I was like, yeah, I get to see people. It's like, nope. I can't ride. Well, I'm gonna ride Metro with some of my other friends, but not like the DC transit friends. I'm going 32 up this hill. Probably should slow the fuck down. Uh. Okay. I guess another sort of Virginia thing, now I'm really thinking about it, is Route 11 chips. That's like a specific Virginia brand. I think they're near like Stanton or something. But like you can find them in Virginia. I assume you can find them in some places in Maryland. And I assume some places probably out in West Virginia too. But they're just another like, oh yeah, this is just a thing only in this state. It's like that's like Tudor's Biscuit World in West Virginia. How they only exist in West Virginia.
Tudor's Biscuit World?
Yeah, it's like breakfast biscuits and whatnot.
No, there's one in Lexington because my engineer gets a biscuit or something. He gets something from there.
Really?
One of my engineers, yeah.
I know they tried to go into Virginia, but there was one in like Winchester, Virginia at one point, but it closed down. I thought it was just in West Virginia. I didn't know it was in Kentucky too.
Well, I think I could be wrong, but I think it was something along those lines.
I want to visit DC someday, but only once National Air and Space Museum is finished renovating, because I'd probably spend like half of my day there and half my day at Udvar-Hazy. You'd probably spend more like 1/4 of your day at National Air and Space in downtown, and then 3/4 at Udvar-Hazy, because Udvar-Hazy just has literally everything. I will be going there, which will be nice. Yeah, true. Okay, we are almost here. Alright, don't want to derail this car.
Oh shit. One of these cars has a hotbox. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I completely
What?
forgot about hotboxes and that they're a thing. I think with hotboxes you have to go below 15 miles an hour, otherwise... Is that a one-day thing you're doing? We're doing it in conjunction with American History Downtown, and we're taking Metro and Fairfax Connector the whole way. But as I said, that's and we're also going to the Model Railroad Club after that, but on a normal meeting day. But that's with like all my close online friends, you know. So they're actually invited. The other half would be at the Natural History Museum. The great part about all those museums is that they're free. And I mean, you have to Udvar-Hazy, you have to pay for parking, but if you just take transit, it's like, yeah. You can get there from downtown DC with the price, would pay for parking. Because parking at Udvar-Hazy is like $25 or something ridiculous like that. Okay, let's see.
So what are you supposed to do with these hot boxes?
You have to shove it into a repair track and set the repair on it.
Well, it's going to take a stand up the branch. It's going to get unloaded too before it gets repaired. Car's rolling. It's not on the ground. It's going to keep on moving. Because this is not real life. I don't have to worry about a real hot box. I don't have to worry about the axle melting in half. So, just like East Palestine.
The unique breakfast we have here is kolaches at the donut shop. In the library at school, they have a coffee shop that sells kolaches. I know I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but I don't care.
Where's the repair track in Whittier? Is it the long building track?
I don't remember. I mean, you can just set it to the repair track and hover over it like a normal car.
Okay. I've never done this before, so I'll see what I can get her going here.
Okay. Oh. I just heard a boom outside. It's okay, it's Czech, so I guarantee we're butchering it too. Yeah, that's fair.
Where's my damn...
A kolach. Okay, let's see. Just connect glad hand. Okay, here we are.
I want to let me select the car. Select the damn train car. Maybe it's a thing where it's moving. No.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, speaking of fixing things, repair destination, price on repair track, overhaul. Okay. Because, Jack murdered this locomotive and now it's at 18%. Okay. Gam, did you hear that on Metro they're bringing back automatic train operation in 2 days on the blue, orange, and silver? ATO is back on all lines. It's great. Hopefully slightly less chronic overruns at stations. Okay, let's see. JNPT 90. Is this the smart way of doing this maneuver? No. Do I care? Not really.
Maybe I should leave this car on the bottom. So when I get back to Whittier, all I gotta do is set out the bottom car instead of having it in the middle of my cut.
Lorgen mentioned Clueless. Speedrunners are gonna have a field day? True, true. I feel like if you're learning about, okay, Spud, I feel like if you're learning about, transit and trains and whatnot, the DC Metro is probably a good place to start. 'Cause it has a lot of history, it's a lot of lore, but it's not like overly complicated of a thing. Okay, let's see. Well, okay, when it comes to DC Metro speedrunning, Gam, it'll be funny because the current like I feel tempted to speedrun too. If you speedrun starting on the 16th, right, when they bring back the automatic train operation, fully bring it back, that you're just gonna have to redo it. The record will become invalid within a few days until the 22nd or the 21st when they make the other round of changes with like Silverline and New Carrollton and whatnot. What's the background music right now? I can post it. It's just like a 12-hour coffee shop music playlist. Let me just throw that in there. Okay.
The hell's wrong with this engine?
What, the switcher? The SWRS1?
It's fine. It just loads a little bit slower than what I thought it used to.
Yeah. Alright. Come on, you can clunk. Clunk. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Take care. Thank you for joining in, Spud. I'll talk to you later.
Spood.
Potato entity. Okay. Shit. Okay, well. Time to back up. Another thing is that when the ATO activates for silver, blue, and orange, there will be glitches. Yeah. I mean, there was for red, yellow, and green. Although a lot, yes, less for yellow and green than red.
Stop, train. Ah. Now I know what my engineer feels like. Holy fuck.
But I will actually have a reason to use the silver line to New Carrollton. So, which is funny because I'm getting to DC a few days, like a day or two before that starts happening. But the day I'm planning on using it will obviously be after. So, hello, train.
Hello.
Okay, I don't know why this wasn't moving.
Shit.
Okay, once this train is off and running back to Ryson, I gotta sort out the passenger train out near, what's it called? Atahala? Sleepy? I've been up since 5. Well, actually 5, like 5:20 or so. It's strange, because normally I don't. I'll set an alarm, but I normally won't, like, sleep through it. I'll normally sleep up, maybe 10, 15 minutes before. But today I slept right up to my alarm. Which is, it's rare for me. Also, 2 hours ago, Genesis Railfan 150 has followed. Thank you for following. Okay. All right. Oop. Oh, I also gotta slow down just so I don't murder this poor hopper car. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Hmm? Yes?
the axle is literally on fire. It's
For
not just smoking; it's literally on fire.
what, for the hot box?
Yeah.
Which which car is it?
The very last car, I just
Oh
moved it
yeah,
to
it
the
is.
rear.
It is.
Hmm. It was smoking at first. Now the whole wheel's glowing red hot, and if
Yeah,
it
that's something.
derails, oh well. At least it's the last car.
Yeah, that's fair. That's something that they have you also noticed that they've started uh more like actual loads are a thing now? Because before only certain cars had like loads, but now most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I smell something. My uh my mom might be cooking something.
Is your sister still home, or is she gone back to
No,
elsewhere?
she's in Pittsburgh right now for an internship.
Oh, good.
Yes.
With where?
I don't remember.
No.
Okay, let's see. Uh,
What's funny is it started to cool down.
uh,
The fire aspect went away.
okay, these switches are not set.
Ah, I noticed it goes. It does the fire aspect when you go above 15 mile an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Right there. Hey, we got a 44 tonner. Um, I've pull up. Select. This is set to go AI train and it's slipping backwards. Pull up. Pull up. 2000. Am I gonna have to get another fucking locomotive up here to... Because this is just slipping backwards. It's not...
Do you need a helper?
I have 2 locomotives on this train.
You need a diesel to push you up there.
I probably do. Oh. Well, what if I just, like, slide backwards a little bit? Pull up, select, follow.
Jesus.
Pull up. JNPT 102. Okay. Well, what if I... Why won't it let me... That is incredibly strange. What is it? Hold up. JNPT number 102. Apply the train brake.
Shit.
This was weirdly glitching out. Okay. MU cut out. JNPT number 102, road. MU, don't cut out. Select. Well, this isn't MU'd either. Road. MU. Turning off MU. What the fuck is going on here with these two locomotives? Okay, they're 8. Don't. The hell?
Are you having a hard time, Michael?
These two locomotives are being really weird, and I don't know why. Pull up, select. Oh, you're still under AI. Brain brake, independent, off. Okay. MU, number 90. U, road. Huh? Wait, hold up, manual. Okay. Here's an idea. You select. Hello, number 102. I just drag you forward by yourself.
I kind of like that picture. That's kind of neat.
Okay. Alright, have him just go forwards, right? I'll bring him up to the station, then I'm gonna see if I can get 90 to start that train by itself. This is strange, I've never had this. Okay, you stop. Where's 90? 90, there you are. Select, follow. Okay, can thou move? Starting on a hill with train brake. Come on, it's trying. It's slipping backwards. Hold up. Come on. Okay, one last idea before I just say fuck it and get another locomotive to come up here to help me with this. Come on, 102. Okay. One last idea. Okay. Because evidently the MU for these things are not working too well, so I'm just going to run these technically as separate locomotives. Which I know is not very efficient, but I'm trying to start on a terrible, terrible grade, so...
Give me just a minute. I might be able to help you.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if I even need the help. In worst case scenario, I just... Yeah, probably like that 0060 that I need. That we put on the Alarco train, generally. Okay. Backing up. There we go. Connect air. Frame break 84. Okay, you. $50. Let's see. Okay, can both of you do it? No. Shit. Okay, well, at this point, select follow, select follow. Let's see. Oh, we got another bot pull up. Well, that's not any good. That I can't get this up the hill. Let me go back down to... Let's see, is there a locomotive with Ella Farm Supply? Is there a bunch of... Okay, the Alarca cars are right there. Are there any other... like, Alarca cars? Hello, Railroader? Oh yeah, I could just pull up. Right there. Was there a massive cut? No. And then... I just want to make sure that these are all the cars for Alarca, because if they are, then... Yeah, okay, I think those are all the cars for Alarca. Okay, so where is... It's you. It's 203. Let's see, where is... Here we go. 101. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. Pull up. Don't need. Pull up. Control 0. I always forget that I have a guy that I can like walk around with. And then is there... Yes, apply the handbrake. Okay, we're gonna run around and get these Alarca cars. And then we're gonna take this up to Alarca, drop off the cars in the siding, and then we will we'll help with the coal train. Dang it, where's an SD9 when you need it? Okay, let's see. Also gotta move this little funky fella over. My little 44 tonner. Okay. Could be good right there. Hello. Back to number 101. There we go. All right.
Ha! Perfect.
Oh, did you manage something?
I just fly switched a battery car right into the shop. Stopped
Hell
it right on
yeah.
the dime.
Hell yeah.
Alright, do you still need engine help or no?
Not really. I think I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna put this thing up and evaluate and do a job brief and figure out what I can do next.
Oh, let's see. I don't know. You want to slave over West Bryson?
Jesus Christ, I've never worked West Bryson, but
Cars for
give me a minute here.
Cars for West Bryson are absolutely everywhere, by the way. By the way, my Richmond trip seems mega certain. So, I forgot you were doing that. It's just, I assume... I mean, it's gonna be on Amtrak, I'd assume, but... Richmond Main Street station is really, really nice. It's really funny, because Richmond has two stations. There's... I guess technically three. There's Broad Street Station, which is no longer a station. It's now the... it's a museum of some kind. I don't remember what kind of museum it is, though. And then there's Staple Mill, which was the original one that Amtrak used for when it was just long-distance trains that went through Richmond before we started all the regional shit. And it's the most generic, like, side of the right-of-way Amshack you've ever seen. And then there is Richmond Main Street, which of course was one of the original stations in Richmond, which is really, really nice, from what I've heard, going past it. Okay, well, number 101, because I would like to do things with the passenger train, I'm going to set him to go under AI mode. Larka. Here we go. Nope. Gam, I also assume you're going to ride the Pulse? Or whatever their, like, BRT thing is. Okay, that's set up under AI. The passenger train. Why is the passenger train on this track? Okay, select follow. Manual. Oh no, the passenger train is passenger train has been emptied of passengers. There's no Y here, right? No, there's not. Okay. Alright, so passenger, Whittier, which updated to bendy buses this year. I see. Tahala, or at not Tahala. These are loading, right? Yeah, all these are loading up. Okay, so there's no Y here, which kind of sucks, but SSW 601. Yeah, just go to this coal chute. Okay. I will use the staple mill again, but we're returning home. It'll be Main Street. Nice, nice. Station reviews. Yeah, now I'm actually curious what they cook downstairs because I came home and I have these like little pies that I got. Um, you like throw them in the toaster oven for like 40 minutes and it comes out. They're really good. And this one was like chicken and mushroom. There was one that was like pepper steak, and then there was another which was like beef, carrots, and onions and whatnot. And it was all really good, but now I don't have any anymore. But I'm still a bit. It's like it's not too big, but now I'm still hungry. So okay, well this thing is. Because the GTRC doesn't have a Sunday connection to Staple Mills, and then if things go right that Sunday, it's an NEC night owl to Boston. Nice, nice. Not been to Boston. It's sort of the next. Me and 29 have sort of penciled in Boston as like the next like big city we're gonna go to, but I have no idea when that will be. It might be over winter break again, we'll see. Like the New York trip was. Okay, let's see. Up Springs interchange. Let's see. Stopped. Oh, 101 has a switch against it? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Boston trip will be a farmer's dream because I'm starting in Providence. Providence, Rhode Island is a city that I have actually been to before. I did ride, I think, count it, one bus in Providence, Rhode Island, so I could get to. It was me, Aiden / Eastrail 111, and I think Siebes, who's like a Gmod guy, and we were trying to get to the house of our esteemed friend Admiral Ellis, and we had to ride the bus in the middle of the night from the Amtrak station to get to the bus stop outside his house. That was last year when I went to the Big E, which was fun, but okay. Ripta, yeah. I didn't even remember the name of the agency. Okay, this is almost. Approach Bryson West. Let's see. Here we go. Actually, I want to make sure that I have all these switches set, because unfortunately the map mod either is broken or it like not functioning how it should. Or maybe I just haven't updated it or something. I guess we'll see. Where's SSW number 601? Here it is. Oh, how much coal can this hold? 67.2 tons of coal? Alright. Alright, there we go. I know there's a mod that adds a Y here at Nantahala. Or Nanahala or whatever. I might have to get that. I don't know where it would add the Y, though. Probably, like... Would it be over here? Hey, look, another building. Yeah, they're starting to add buildings now, which is neat. Oh yeah, look at this. an actual warehouse here now. Where's the water chute is over here. Yeah, it is. Okay. You know, I thought I named the stream title this because I thought like more people would show up and it'd be a bit more chaotic, but this has been very chill so far. Extremely so. Probably like read before I go to bed and then sleep for 52 hours. I have to wake up at 5 most days now because of work. Or like 5:15, 5:20. I overshot that. Okay. So it's my definition of sleeping in is like I sleep in at 7 now. Okay. I don't know if like when I'm gonna make another video other than the WNOD one. I know I've floated around a couple of ideas in streams. But there's sort of two ideas that I might want to do. First is a video sort of in honor of hello? Oh, there we go. Like, why isn't it backing up? Okay, there we go. Perfect. The first is sort of another alternate history video that I really, because I quite like doing those. But what if Conrail survived post 1999? That was one idea that I had.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, Brandon. Where are you?
I'm sorry, I was on a phone call with Joseph. He's gonna join us in about maybe 10 to 15 minutes if we get everything working out. So we'll have. I tell you what, when he gets here, I'll go over to West Bryson. Right, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I could barely make out what you were saying. But if I go to West Bryson and start getting all the cars together that we need, all three of us just knock it out right quick when he gets here?
Sure. I can, I'm currently dealing with the passenger train, and then, the coal train, once the helper is up at Alarka, I'm gonna tack him on, get that going, and then send him back. But yeah, I can help with that, because most of my stuff is just gonna be under AI for most of the running.
Let me ask you this question: where is the passenger train, and where's its destination? Because
passenger train is currently.
I'm halfway tempted to deadhead the RS1 to Bryson.
The passenger train's at Nantahala. It's at the complete opposite end of the map.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna deadhead this RS1 over there because I really like switching with this thing. I'm sorry.
That's fine. If there's anything at West Bryson that needs to go to like Ep Springs, bring it over.
Well, I'm just gonna pull typical railroader, as in if I don't know where cars go, I'm just gonna block the cars so I'll have all the same names together and just hope for the best.
Yeah, let me take a good look at like what you have going on over there, real quick.
I've got Whittier's done. Only thing needs to happen is when the log cars get empty, they need to be respotted, but that won't take no time at all.
All right. Yeah, it looks like you're fine. So. If there's anything like along the way, like at Ella or whatever, yeah, pick that up. I know we got one car going to Ella.
Well, we got a pull car that's going from Ella going to East Whittier, but I'm not going to drag it all the way to Bryson. I'm just going to set it out in the siding for one of the road trains to pick up. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Okay.
All right, JNPT number 22,
203. 202. Oh yeah, 203 is the 44 tonner.
I don't know if I'd like the 44 tonner. I don't know if it'd have enough ass behind it to do what we got to do here, but fuck it. I'm deadheading out that way.
That's fair. Because your video had inspired me to make a video about Annandale and the Lost Lines, because Annandale could have had an SCAP service, but no, they had WMATA service, but that's in like 25 years. If you need any help with that, I'd be willing.
What the hell? Oh.
Oh yeah, my second idea was sort of a tribute to the greatest train story ever written, which is the Mohawk that refused to abdicate. Sort of going to maybe like a background about that story and what makes it so great, but that's my other idea. I don't know if I'll make any other videos anytime soon. 'Cause I kind of have other projects I want to work on.
Let's see what we got going on
It
at
it
Ella.
it takes a lot for me to actually sit down and make a video nowadays, but
Okay, I do have an East Whittier car to kick out, but it's head out, so it won't take me but 2 minutes to do that
that's fine.
at Ella. So should be fine there. Let me get myself lined up. All lined up, all lined up, all lined up. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, what is that? Let's see, is this handbrake tight on this car? Nope, it is not. That's
where
scary.
the hell am I?
Oh, these cars are sitting here without handbrakes on them.
Oh boy.
that's not good. I'm glad this world, some parts of this world are truly flat. Otherwise, these cars would have smacked the wheel stops. Dude, I was at work the other day, and we were working the peanut butter plant off of Winchester Road there in Lexington. And they've got, I'd say, 4 different tracks in there. And there's this one track called the Gold Side. It can hold 5 cars. It can usually hold 3 blocking the other track, or comfortably 4 without blocking either track. Well, we set over 2 loads. We all we had was 1 empty on the bottom, so we swung it over on top of the original cut, and then we shoved it with our place car and the car that was there back to spot. And I tied the handbrakes, went to test them, and all of a sudden, they usually hold, but both handbrakes were as tight as I could possibly get them. As I put all my body weight and all my force to get these things tight as they could be.
And they still
and all
didn't.
Of a sudden, as soon as the engineer kicked the independent off, boom, smacked the wheel stop. I was like, what the fuck? So I went back there. I said, okay, give me a little stretch on them. And I really tightened the handbrakes. Still again, rolled, boom. I called my boss. I'm like, hey, either we got 2 really shitty handbrakes or something's aloof here. He said, well, if you cut away from them and they still roll, let's get a wheel chalk. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get a wheel chalk anyway. So I dragged up a little bit, set a wheel chalk on the low side, and fucking went off.
Yeah. Sounds like an experience.
I'm sorry about rambling on about railroader stuff, but
It's fine.
it's real world events.
I need someone to fill the air.
I need someone to ramble on because our artistic asses don't have anything to talk about.
No, it's just listen, streaming is a marathon, not a sprint. You don't want to exhaust all your topics within the first 10 minutes and then struggle for the rest of it.
Nope. Alright, speaking of which, I'm gonna grab something. I'll be back in just a minute.
A207 is at its waypoint, okay. Oh wait, no. What? Hold up. Where are you? Oh, that's you, Brandon. 101. Oh, 101's also at its waypoint. Okay. The first thing you probably want to do, Brandon, is all the cars in Bryson, for the West Bryson. They should be just green. You want to grab some of those. Huh. Yeah, I may need help when the time comes because I'm very good on the roads, as I say in the business. Yes. I feel like I'm in a pretty unique position where, because like transit is a thing I only became interested in after I was already like a rail fan who loved studying railroad history for a trillion years. I feel like that gives me kind of a unique sort of perspective and knowledge set that I can pull into things. The WNOD video is kind of a sort of manifestation of that I don't think a lot of people in either sort of camp really have that. So okay, there we go. Oh, I should probably... Oh, but no, the handbrake are on these cars. We got 3 frickin' locomotives up here at Alarka, just trying to get this train moving.
Let me... I swear, I make a shitload of phone calls. Give me just 1 minute.
Can I just call Brandon right now? Take another sip of my water. Welcome back.
So I think I finally got a plan for tomorrow. Oh shit, there's my train. Stop.
Which is?
Tomorrow I've got to go to the Versailles. I got to go to Versailles and run the track because I'm kind of halfway unofficial track inspector at BGRM now. So it's not really. It's kind of like a straw boss position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I say that. So I got to go help one of the old heads inspect track tomorrow, and I'm going to leave. And then Joseph is going to L&N Days in Berea. They've got a little original L&N depot there in Berea, Kentucky, and ever so often they host L&N Days, which a lot of people bring their model trains, L&N memorabilia. They have stuff to buy and sell. So I'm probably going to bring my L&N train horn and my L&N models and run them around over there. I even bring Christian his train horn. He's got an L&N horn too. So I'll bring both train horns and some models out there, and I think it ought to make for a great display.
I've actually considered getting in something L&N model wise because where my parents live in Georgia, where I am right now, it's, as I said, it's next to the nearby the L&N the Hook and Eye line.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like the local railroad out here. So it's something I've considered. It's like, yeah. And I like the gray and the yellow scheme that they had. So
they had a bunch of variations. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I know.
South Louisville had its moments where they just painted wherever the fuck they wanted to, and out the shop it went.
That's like Penn Central, and the various logo and name placements is never freaking consistent.
I think my personal favorite is the yellow nose they put on the Jeep 9s, where it's kind of like the SP bloody nose, where it has little stripes, but then it's got a black border that goes around the stripes.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That one is cool.
As far as freight.
We
Passenger,
all know
the Hummingbird scheme looks great.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just peak paint scheme design right there. You can't go wrong.
Have you heard about the other version of Hummingbird?
I have not, no. I mean, I've probably seen a photo, it's not coming to mind.
There's a photo of it's just like Hummingbird. Same like stripe, position, and details and curves. But instead of it being like a navy blue, cream, red, and black, it's silver, blue, and white.
Oh, that is so cool.
So the frame, the fuel tank, the trucks, and the frame are silver. The car body is like a Royal Kentucky blue, and then the stripes are like white with a red outline. I never seen it on an actual engine or on a photo, but it looks sharp.
Oh my gosh, I'm moving forward. I'm going forward.
Let me see if I can find a picture for it.
Yeah, I'll bring it up, because that sounds fantastic.
I could be wrong on some minor specifics, but I think I got the gist of it right. I wanted to make it in Gary's mod, but I haven't really made anything with curves yet, so that's the only thing really preventing me.
Okay, it appears I am actually moving. So, getting a third locomotive. Hold up. Roll P. Okay. Everything's going good. I'm probably wasting so much water, yeah, but what the fuck else am I gonna do in this situation? Uh,
Coca-Cola.
Pepsi.
Monster.
Brew beer. Come on, you can do it. This is 2,400 tons right here. Okay, there we go. I think we got it, as they say in the schmizness.
Did you just say schmizness?
Yeah,
What the hell, Michael?
it's a Ryan Loebnerism.
Alright. I actually need to...
Infected my vocabulary.
Just like the oid infected our vocabulary when we were in Georgia.
That was Jake's.
Oid this.
Oid that, yeah. That's Jake's fault.
Alright, let's see.
My dad will still refer things as oid.
Jesus. There is shit everywhere.
That was me today at work.
Not to haul attack and limestone. Don't even know where the fuck that's at. Appalachian hardwoods. Good God. There is literally junk everywhere. It's all buried in this big cuts. It's like, okay. East Whittier interchange. Okay. That car's on spot.
Come on, you can do it. Slowly moving forwards.
Anything over here? What about up this way?
Okay.
No, nothing back here. That really ain't that bad. As far as the yard.
Excuse you.
Excuse
Oh my
me.
goodness.
I'm sorry. My apologies, viewers. What the hell is this green thing? The big cheese?
The big cheese.
This is an 060.
Yeah, I know. It's the big cheese.
There's nothing big about this at all.
It's the West Bryson Industrial Road, #1, big cheese.
So let me ask you this: why does it have white painted wheel centers? But
Because
then
it's an
got the star on
industrial
top of it?
switcher. It needs to be the most fanciest thing imaginable, right?
What? There's just random cars strung about everywhere. What point of the? Okay, it's about 12:30 in the day. Why? Oh my God! There's a pink 040T.
Yeah.
What? This is Ryan's locomotive, ain't it?
In spirit.
And it's got pink white walls.
I was wondering when you'd notice.
I kind of wonder if he didn't try psychedelics or shrooms when he was in college. I don't know if he's just always been this way and I've been that blind to it, or...
I think you've just been blind. I'm gonna be honest, Brandon.
My tism's been too strong for the
I
last
think
couple
you've
years.
just been blind. He also intentionally hams it up whenever you're in the call.
I know. I'm aware of that part.
Okay.
God. East Whittier interchange. Murphy. Why in the hell would somebody paint a boiler baby blue? That would get dirty in a heartbeat.
The Kansas City Southern did it. So did Texas and Pacific.
TP. You know, I was kind of halfway expecting all this to be switching hell, and it really doesn't seem all that bad to me. But granted, I know I'm just going to shut up because I've never switched West Bryson before, so I'm just going to keep my big mouth shut because I don't know what the fuck is in store for us when we get down there.
You know what? You should shut up, Brandon.
Hello, Joseph.
Hello. Long time.
Yes, indeed. Do you have all the mods?
Theoretically.
Hey, we should. The only thing that we couldn't really get working was the map enhancer. Because I had issues with it. He had the same fucking problem. So God knows what the hell's gonna go on.
God only knows.
Yep.
As a dead
It's
man
real,
once
though.
sung, God only knows.
Is Rector gonna be there at the? Is Rector gonna be there for Ellenland Days?
Yes.
Okay,
He's
I
the
need to.
leader.
Oh, he's the leader. Well, I'm gonna bring his train horn down there. I'm gonna bring my L&N train
Why
horn.
the
I'm gonna bring
fuck?
some locomotives.
Well, okay.
I got
Question,
call-
what is the name? What is the name of server? Server name.
It should
I
just
just
be
joined off of
J.
Steam.
Yeah, just join off of Steam.
Well, he's got to have you on Steam. You know, I don't know if
Joseph
he
does have me on Steam.
did. Okay, I didn't know if he did or not. You know how to do that, Joseph, or do you want me to walk you through it right quick?
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so click your little Steam icon. Let me know when you get it up.
Steam's up.
Okay, click the friends and chat. Should be at the bottom right. Did it pop up another window?
It did.
Okay. Now, if you scroll down to your friends tab, there should be a thing called Railroader. There should be like 3 or 4 people on it. And then you click the little down arrow to the right of Michael's name, and then you click Join Game.
Well, I don't have his, but I have yours.
Really?
Same could work.
Yeah, same thing, yeah. I swear it did. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Let's see if it's gonna load. Let's see if it's gonna work, or if it's gonna tell me to go to hell.
No. What?
No,
What?
no,
What?
no.
Why are you going? Why won't it let me stop? Fuck. Yeah. Oh, come
Do I need
on.
to-
That's some
I need to
bullshit
go
right
up there?
there. No, it's fine. It's just the game glitched out and caused Skookum's tender to hit 102 and come
I am
off
on
the
the
tracks.
eternal loading screen of death.
Was it like Shift R or whatever? How do you rewrite? Okay, yeah, Shift R. Oh, that's
Hello?
Where's my first damn car? Where's the car? Okay, there's Appalachian Hardwoods box cars in track 4? Track 3.
Oh, it was cut out. That's bizarre.
I am stuck on an eternal loading screen.
I need to call Christian Richter. I'm gonna be talking to him while we're switching. Once you get in, I'm gonna wait till you get in, Joseph, so we know everything should be at least ironed out.
We're all pulling in to do West Bryson 202.
Has anything popped up about me being in, or am I stuck on an eternal loading screen?
I think you're
of
stuck
death?
on an eternal loading screen. Cut out MU, don't need that. Are you able to go by yourself, 90?
Michael, what are you trying to do here?
I'm just trying to get the train underway. I think I got it now, so.
Hold on.
I don't need any more help. Everything's fine now.
Well, if you didn't need any more help, then why did the train stop in the first place?
I don't need any more help now. Not anymore. It's fine now.
5 minutes later, the train stalled. All right, well, we'll get right to it then, I guess.
The join game through Steam is not working.
Here, do you mind if I just relaunch the server?
Give me one moment, please. I'm moving right now. Give me just 2 minutes and I'll be back with you.
All right, that's fine.
Let me couple up to this cut and set the independent, then I'll let you save and restart it.
It sounds like this has been a problem.
We've had lots of problems today.
Easy does her now. Not too hard. Alright, you can save it.
Okay, hold up. Save. Shut down server. Save game. Multiplayer host. The world name is JNPT. I think the password is like, hold up.
Yeah, you might want to don't say that publicly. There might be some weird people that show up.
Well, even if they join, they can't do anything unless I promote them, so...
Ah.
I wish we could only set up Gary's Mod Minecraft like that. Well,
Yeah,
no.
wouldn't that be cool?
Pull up.
Or am I just gonna be stuck on an eternal loading screen of death?
No, it says you've connected.
Aha!
He is here, ladies and gentlemen.
I have arrived.
Prepare to switch your damn guts out.
I am on 101. Why am I on 101?
Hello.
Alright, I think I'm in this piece of shit now. What the hell's all that damn noise? Oh, there we go.
Revived,
All right.
yippee.
Let's get to it here.
Where am I on 101? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. Nope, I didn't mean to couple you up again.
Excuse me.
What needs doing and where?
West Bryson,
I-
everything.
Yeah, I'm kicking out some. I'm digging out the West Bryson cars right now. I just never worked at West Bryson, so I'm gonna need somebody to kind of walk me through it.
I'm currently trying to get this stupid coal train underway.
I know Joseph's done it before, but if you would like to, if you wouldn't mind to help me on that endeavor, Joseph,
Where are you at?
I'm in Bryson right now. I'm kicking out these Appalachian hardwood cars right now. I'm digging them out of track 4.
Where's my phone? Where did I... Oh well.
Probably should have set these best.
Fire?
I like this thing. I like to switch with it. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty convenient. It's just what I'm used to.
Said every railroader circa 1955 about diesels.
Yeah, said everybody about anything that didn't chug.
Where's the fucking handbrakes? Oh, they're all goddamn up on this fucking sky, the skybox.
Hi, Brandon.
Huh?
Huh?
Who are you? Well, quit it.
Where am I?
Well, quit it.
What?
Where?
Come on, man.
When?
Hold on, you big piece of shit. There we go.
Beep beep.
I don't even know where the fuck to set these bastards out. I'm just gonna set them out somewhere by themselves.
Yeah, in the last West Bryson update, they added, like, a whole new industry on the branch line that's like a switchback. It's really weird.
Where do you want them, Brandon?
But where do I want what?
Where do you want these cars at?
I'm just kicking them out by themselves for right now. Or what, are you gonna be my conductor for a little bit? Is that what you're gonna
Might
do?
as
Or
well,
what?
but I can't guarantee idiocy will happen.
That's fine. You just. I think the only thing I have to set out is these box cars. I know there's a East Whittier car I got to pull from somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about that till I leave because I got to go back to Whittier. I set out a car at Ella not too long ago, but
All right, where are you? Where's West Bryson number 1? The big cheese. Here, let me check like where all my other AI trains are right now. Actually, let me just make sure that...
Setting out these 3 box cars on the end.
I'm just going to set them in the clear by themselves. And that should be good enough right there. Slam that in the pit. Boom! Slack rolls out. Bam! It's a good thing it's not a passenger train. Holy shit.
Listen, who cares if their canned beans are slightly jostled?
Pull on that thing, damn it.
Okay, coal train is now underway. That took way longer than it should. That took nearly 2 hours. Gosh.
The coal train can get out of hand real fast.
Yeah.
I did one once, a tier 5 coal train once. That got out of hand quick.
I feel like if we ever get up to the level of buying SD7s and shit, that's the first place they're going on. Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead, because I did actually set a... where is it? I did set like a flare back here. But that flare is no longer needed now that the pasture train is... Oh, there it is. Okay, well. Extinguish that flare. So when the pasture train gets to Joe Larka Junction, yeah, okay. West Bryson Rare number 1. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Hello, Mr. Big Cheese. Let's see. Okay. Brandon, where art thou?
In the yard.
In the yard.
Shove on that thing, damn it.
Okay, it looks like there actually are a lot of cars for this. Come on, independent. Okay. This thing needs a better
Man,
whistle. Hold up.
Everything's all of a sudden got like blue colored boilers.
Yeah, I know, it's KCS. We have become Kansas City Southern. Cass 11, hold up. Okay, I actually like that whistle. Okay. Okay, the good thing is it does appear that some of West Bryson has already been switched out to a degree.
What end does my Appalachian hardwood cars need to be on my locomotive?
I don't know.
You know, I've found no matter how well you try to block your cars, it just doesn't matter.
In West Bryson, yeah.
Best you can do, the best I can do is just kind of put them all in.
Block them by industry. Like, obviously,
Who's
all the
this
West
cute
Bryson
little
cars
pixel?
go together, and all the, like, Appalachian hardwood cars go together and shit like that, but...
It's the little guy.
Yeah, it's the little guy. It's the dude.
Why is he just abandoned over here?
Are you talking about West Bryson Industrial Rare number 2?
Yeah.
I mean, you can use them if you want.
Hell yeah. I need to call Christian Richter right quick.
How was your day, Joseph?
I would drive a little guy. Oops. Maybe if I can get crap oriented. I'm gonna take over the little guy. Pull some of these cars out here. Ugh. Here we go. What's the whistle? I forget everything.
Okay.
I forget everything. What is the whistle? There we go.
V.
Found it.
V and then pull down on your, mouse.
Holy smokes! It gets up and goes, don't it?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, beware of me. I'm about to come across.
Yeah.
So I see you've taken a liking to the hot pink porter.
I'll rock pink. I don't care.
Brandon
I
thought
was gonna
Ryan.
grab these.
Listen, I bought that thing for $800, painted it up like that because in a single player and another like sandbox save, Ryan painted up one of those like an SD9 in that color, and I thought it was really funny. And now I've gaslit Brandon into thinking that Porter was Ryan's doing. So
I was gonna grab some of these empties and start taking them out of here.
yeah, let me hold on, let me.
What else do we got?
I mean, if you wanna work that, I can scoot by and I can work the EPS, the Southern Chemical. Here, let me do that actually.
Well, where are these going?
West Bryson Interchange, now the Up Springs Interchange, by the way. Okay.
Oh, is that? We wonder if that's where these. Yep, that's what's not working.
What?
There was a mod not working, and it's the Ep Springs interchange.
Ah, okay. Yeah, cause
Is that where this Western Maryland RF&P boxcar is supposed to be going?
probably, yeah. The thing for the Up Springs Interchange is you have to delete West Bryson Interchange and replace it with that. Because they're conflicting.
In there. It shouldn't be in there because I had to reset everything.
Huh. Okay. Where's my phone? Like, I feel it's in my pocket. It's been in my pocket this whole time.
Do me a favor, because I can't tell. Look over here on the Miller Electronics R1 at this Western Maryland RF&P and see if that's where they're going.
Just the RF&P one.
Where's the Western Maryland one supposed to be going?
Nothing. It's still being loaded.
Huh.
Oh, hey, look, the coal train arrived.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pull these two that are outbound. I'm gonna do what I know.
I mean, it's probably better if you just go and download the mod.
But it was supposed to have been.
Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Control 0.
You know what? Yeah, let me
Goob.
make them files real quick. Let me get all up in them files real fast.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's Eep Springs.
Do you still have West Bryson interchange in there?
No.
Huh. You have is it a rail loader mod?
I'm just checking through the
Here, let me quickly check because there might be some dependency. Maybe there's a dependency. Oh, it's a try redoing it through your rail loader.
I think that's where it was put through.
Huh. Hold up. Railroader Pep Springs. Requirements. Do you have a CLB assets? 01?
I have CLB.assets.
Okay. Railloader, do you have Strange Customs? Yeah, you probably. Do you have Alina's map mod?
Oh no, let me pull up. Let me find.
Hold up, because this is the maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking through my mods. I have CLB assets, Eep Springs.
I just realized I did not need to couple up to that train. Those cars. Okay.
Let me check that. Let me peep that mod name here.
Okay, backing up.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Huh.
I don't understand. It's being goofy. Because what are the dependencies for that again?
Railloader, Strange Customs, Alina's map mod, and CLB assets 01.
I wonder. I only have I have CLB.assets. Not
CLB.
01.
Yeah, I think that might be the problem. Because in the file CLB it says CLB assets 01 specifically. So
Oh, there it is. It's deep in there. Okay.
it does appear to me that
There's
this
strange customs.
shouldn't be too hard.
I do not have Alina's map mod though.
Oh, that might be the problem.
Nor do I have an account on the downloader
Well,
mod site.
Alina's map mod, you don't need a downloader. It's its own separate site. I think you install it through Unity Mod Manager, I believe.
Great. Now I gotta find Unity Mod Manager. Hunting that thing down is always a fun one.
Railroader.
What is it? The map mod?
Yeah, Alina's map mod. Water. Row switch.
Now, once again, to find out where I've put it.
Tuh. Actually. Let's see.
Well, I'm gonna have to freaking relaunch this anyways.
Rip. Okay.
What are you doing?
Running a Lurker Junction station. Let's hope it hits the fuse, because...
Okay, where is my thing?
Oh, if I... fuse right there. Okay, stop. Where did I... Oh. Yeah, right there. Okay, right there. And... Handbrake. Handbrake. There we go.
Okay, we're gonna do this the hard way. And I'm gonna go to search this PC.
Oh boy. That's always fun when you have to use that.
Well, it doesn't help that I didn't put it in a good spot.
I mean, that might explain things. Okay, these go back to where they belong.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna work about as well as I thought. Nope. Where did I put it?
No. Okay. Yeah, they added a whole bunch. Like, I think that's a steel mill or something, or like a lumber yard, and then this is a steel mill right here. This is some weird track work. But I don't think we got any. We don't have any cars for that just yet.
It's gotta be in here somewhere.
Okay.
Nope, it is not in my dang railroader folder. Because of course it ain't.
I mean, you could probably just always reinstall it. Angle Unity Mod Manager, I tell you what. Okay, well. For now, what I'm gonna do is, where's this, coal train? Here it is. I need to get this thing off the main line. Hold up. I need to get this thing.
Give me a second here. I'm trapped on the telephone with Christian Richter.
That's fine. Take your time. I need to get this damn thing off the main line. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Okay. There you go. I like Bryso.
I literally just had it to do all this crap. Did it make its way into there, maybe?
Let's see. Governor's Island. Ella. Did it work?
I find it.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of the ATO you mentioned, they're finally restoring 75-mile-per-hour zones. Oh my gosh. This is monumental.
I have not found it. I don't know how. I don't know why the folder for Unity Mod Manager is there, but then it's not there.
Okay, extinguish the fusee. Oh, Brandon has to get off.
I'm beginning to really hate my computer.
Alright. RS1 and 3 hardware cars are in the yard. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much. I think I was thinking like 3-hour stream today or something like that, so.
Well, that's clearly not it either. Even though it should have been.
Brandon is dead. No more Brandon.
Figures.
He is now figment of our imagination. Huh. I wanna.
You know, I'm just gonna run what I can.
All right.
Because apparently I gotta threaten my computer violently.
I mean, if you want to do anything, you can do the Alarka stuff. Because there is.
I've never been to Alarka.
There's a.
I've put this train right
There's
in the way.
Skookum, and then there's some cars up at Alarka Junction.
All right, I'm gonna take the little guy over here to the main yard, so it's not like blocking in Miller Electronics.
Well, I do just kind of keep them over there.
Yeah, but I got it and 2 cars just kind of blocking Miller Electronics.
You know what? That's
And
fair.
they're
That's fair.
cars.
Okay. Whole train coming on in. Double header too. Okay, well, I guess at this point this means I can. The le passenger train is now free to proceed onto its ultimate destination. Where is, yeah, extinguish. Where is number 60? Yeah. Come on. There we go.
Okay, it's out of the way.
Yay.
Where is anything on Alarka?
If you go up to, fuck, what locomotive is it? Number 102. There's some cars in the yard. There's 4 cars in the yard over there that you need to take up there. Let's see.
Aha, Scoops. This engine. I've never drove this engine.
It's...
I remember when this engine was brought here.
Do you remember when it got into a violent accident almost immediately?
Yeah, I remember doing that. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Why am I getting like half of the car numbers here?
I don't know.
Because this string of cars, boxcar and 3 hoppers, are they all up? Are they all inbound?
There's 2 sets of cars. There's one set, if you're looking like towards Alarka, there's one set that's all grayed out. Those are supposed to be there. And then there's another set which is like gray, which is like silver or blue. Those are supposed to go up to Alarka.
Okay, I see 2 blue ones.
Hold up. Where's 203? Wait, no, where's 102? Yeah, okay, so yeah, there is a cut of 3 hoppers and 1 boxcar that's going up there. There are 3 boxcars sitting on the siding. Those stay where they go. That are all connected together. The 3 boxcars stay where they are. The 4 hoppers and 1 boxcar go up to Alarka.
And crap it all, I ran through the switch the wrong way.
Let's see. Where is West Bryson Industrial number 1?
The hiding.
The
On a
big-
siding out of the way.
The big cheese himself. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this switching.
I can't just yank the thing and go, and that's weird.
Uh,
I've never driven this engine.
it's a funky little guy. I have realized that we probably do have too many locomotives. Like, more locomotives than we have things to do at this point. I don't know, maybe it's time to expand some shit out. What would be our next milestone? Well, we're doing signals. Lantern on Dahala, yeah, okay. Four fares! Oh my goodness. Okay, backing up. Okay, let me take a look. Okay. West Bryson is always a bit, just a slight, just a mild headache. A slight, I don't want to do this sort of situation.
Oh yeah.
But luckily,
See, if I click on the grayed out cars and go to operations, I get nothing.
huh? That's very strange.
Like they're just here.
They just exist.
It's got to be something to do with that map mod not working.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But I take it all three of those go to Alarka Copper M1E.
Yeah.
If they do that, then that is where they shall go.
Okay, let me take a look.
Just because I can't see it don't mean nothing.
Oh yeah, they all go to M1E. Okay. West Bryson Industrial Railroad. Number 1. Okay, let's see. 9:25. I do think I'm probably gonna end the stream at around like 10 or so. So in another like 35 minutes.
Okay.
Because I am getting tired and I'm kind of running out of things to like blabber on about, so. Clunk. Oh yeah, apparently there's this farmer's market nearby. And they also do barbecue. And I couldn't have much of their barbecue last time I went because I was with my parents, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll pick up a whole bunch of random stuff. But I saw they had Brunswick stew, which is one of my favorite like barbecue dishes. And oh my gosh, it was the greatest Brunswick stew I've ever had. So I'm kind of curious about their other barbecue now. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go over there and try some of their barbecue and get more Brunswick stew. So I am looking forward to that, as they say in the business. Ugh. Okay. Whittier interchange. think for now, the only thing that really matters is if stew. Yes, yes. I think for now, the only thing that matters is if I just get these cars out of here. Actually, can I hold up? I'm trying to figure out what's like an easy way. Couple up to that. No, okay.
Yeah, I need to wonder if I can get these just into a Larker or if I can get them sorted. Tomorrow I get to go to L&N Day in Berea.
Yeah, Brandon was talking about that.
Yep. A bunch of us are going to be set up down there running little model trains around.
Nice, nice. Is it like a modular layout?
No, well, modular in the sense of it's a bunch of Kato Unitracks set up on a bunch of tables.
HO or N?
HO scale.
Nice, nice. What are you gonna bring?
I have an SD40-2 and a SD40-2T. I have a tunnel motor.
Nice, nice. I love tunnel motors.
The -2 is a L&N, the gray and yellow 4113, and then the tunnel motor is Rio Grande.
Nice, nice. Oh, hello, welcome back, Brandon.
Just had a couple questions regarding tomorrow.
Okay.
How long are you going to be there all day, or are you just going to be there for a little while and leave?
I'm gonna be there till whenever we're done, so like 3 to 4, whenever that is.
Okay. I'm just kind of concerned because due to the potential protests that might be happening tomorrow, I don't want to get stuck anywhere. I don't want us to get stuck anywhere. I'm trying to think well, I know you know the roads pretty decently around this state. What would be really the best way to get from Versailles to Berea? Would it just hit 75, I'm assuming?
Yeah, to get to Berea and to avoid the traffic, yeah, go up to the interstate. And then just down 75 once you get onto it.
Alright.
Okay.
Brandon, I'm missing a mod or 3.
Uh-oh. Why?
He has no idea.
That means I'm probably missing the mod or 3.
No, he's missing the F Springs interchange.
Even though it's there, even though the files are there, it do not work.
Where the fuck's the damn Berea, Kentucky depot anyways?
Next to the tracks.
Well, no shit.
I think it's in Berea, Kentucky.
It's on Depot Street.
Depot.
You're not making this any easier, you jackass.
You know what?
If you look at
I think it's in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
no, Brandon. If you're looking at Berea and you see 21 coming off of the interstate where it crosses the interstate there by Walmart and all that.
Go down North Broadway to the north. It says Berea/Tourism/Welcome Center.
Yes, it's the Berea Tourism Center.
Okay, that's why I couldn't fucking find it.
It's right next to the railroad tracks.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's a station, man. And unlike Lawrenceburg, they
Or
didn't
something.
move it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Direcciones.
You know how to get to the interstate, right?
Well, yeah.
So what are your plans? Run track with Ben and then come and then head out.
Yep, that is the goal. And it's telling me to get on 33, go down 6. Oh, God. No.
Oh my God! It wants you to go down the back roads.
No, it's wanting me to go down 33, get on the BG, get on 60, get on New Circle, go halfway around Lexington, and then hit 75.
Instead of just going out like Newtown.
Google Maps, everybody.
Well, I'm halfway paranoid to get even remotely close to Lexington due to all the...
Anything that'll happen will be in downtown.
Drive to Bryson Depot.
Remember, it's supposed to be peaceful, but we've activated the state's emergency operations center. I kid you not. That was on the local news.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
gonna
sure
take
does
about an
inspire
hour.
confidence.
No, it does not.
That was a joke. That was sarcasm.
Ah,
Much
yes, the tism sarcasm.
Much confidence, most inspired.
The sartism?
I mean, with it being the weekend, traffic shouldn't be too bad.
Oh no, it's the weekend in Lexington. It will be horrible.
Well, see, the alternative route was to go, like, down
Why-
toward.
Why
through
go
Wide
through
Oak.
Lexington when we can just go around?
This is the quickest route. It take an hour and 3 minutes. The other route sends me through like the middle of nowhere.
Oh, hello, who's back?
Why don't we just prop push Lexington off the map?
Well,
Right.
I'd lose a job if I do that.
Welcome in, Renegade Rail fan.
Renegade.
Hoy.
I accidentally prop pushed the protesters with a bulldozer, Michael. I'm sorry.
The Killdozer?
Oh,
The Komatsu.
it was a Komatsu does. Maybe we should stop.
gonna-
Michael's getting.
This is true. This is true. I'm sort of
We should
skirting
probably
the edge
hit
of
the
my own
brakes on
rules.
this.
I'm skirting the edge of my own rules.
Uh-oh. Oh, let off the steam. We're
Listen,
here.
any jokes related to the vehicle that shall not be named will shall be for after the stream.
We're here.
Oh, I derailed the tender.
I kind of wonder if I could go through. I kind of wonder if I could hit 27, take 27 through Lancaster, then hit 52 all the way out that way.
I mean,
Uh,
it's a way.
Let's see here. Let me drag all these fucking points out through this way. No. No. God, no. Why? No. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Brendan, you're gonna have to choose the best of a bunch of bad options. You do realize this.
Let's see. Maria Tourism Center. Direcciones. Beasley Road, Versailles, Kentucky.
My advice, if you want the quickest route, 33 BG, Versailles Road,
New Circle.
New Circle, Ironworks, 64, 75, 21, there.
Yeah.
Well, who's this little guy up here? Who's this old guy up here?
Old guy?
Hanker.
BLRR1.
Yeah, the alternative route is showing me two options. It's showing me what you described, and it can show me the going down 169 to Nicholasville, then hitting 27 to Lancaster, 52 to roughly where Cartersville is.
It'll
Going down,
take
not,
so long.
well,
17
it's only about
hours.
13 minute difference between the two.
You got to factor in traffic.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to avoid on the interstate. See, there's a blockage. There's already a blockage on the interstate right now.
Jeez. Already?
Yeah.
I'm not going. Well, I am gonna go
Yeah.
to a barbecue place tomorrow, but that shouldn't be too bad because I'm just driving on local roads.
Yeah, it's even telling me, it's having me get off. What even is this exit? Exit 95, and then go down 25 to Richmond, and then get back on 75 all the way to Berea.
Jeez, that don't even make sense.
Well, it's shown because there's
Jeez, man.
supposedly there's already a proportion of 75 closed. I don't know why.
There's another boom outside. I see they're coming for me.
Oh, jeez, man. Oh,
don't
jeez,
know.
they're coming for you.
If traffic's that shit on 75, I don't know. Well, I do know one thing for sure is I need to get the fuck to bed.
Go to bed, Brandon. Maybe traffic will be slightly different in the morning.
Maybe traffic will be better in the morning. Well, I got to run track, so it's going to be like mid-morning by the time I'm leaving and running through there. So that's whenever. See, if you get up like butt ass crack of dawn
Yeah,
on
no
Saturday,
one's out there.
No one's out.
Yeah, exactly.
But all right. I don't even know if I'll be able to fall asleep because where I've been on third shift, my brain's gonna be like do 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 do.
Not nail that.
Simply take
Yes.
8 billion things of melatonin. I don't fucking know.
I don't even have melatonin.
drink a
I'll just
warm-
probably drink.
Drink a
I'll
warm
just probably
glass of
pop
milk.
I'll just pop 500 milligram pain meds. Just
Okay.
Or you can do that. That's another option.
Valid.
I'm kidding, by the way.
You may not wake up, but valid.
Listen. Brandon just wants to see the shadow people. Simple as.
Oh God, no! When I do fall asleep, I'll have like horrific nightmares and I'll be waking up in a cold sweat. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You may have just not
Why
noticed
has
it,
Ryan
but
invaded my
got delivered.
dreams? Like
Oh God!
he has no longer confined himself to being schizophrenic towards you in real life. He's now invaded your dreams.
You may have not noticed this, but a car just got delivered.
Yippee!
I'm working those 4 into their sightings.
No, the alternative route's starting to sound a little bit more appealing. If Ben lets me drive the high rail truck, which it's gonna be me and Ben out there,
simple.
if I drive,
He'll let you drive.
Just
say, hey Ben, I need to drive this thing.
get in
Okay.
your high railer, Brandon. Just get in your high railer. Go to the old road to CC. There you go.
No, but actually, that would take so much longer.
It would take so much longer.
But it's funny.
I'd be going through a tunnel at Ford. All of a sudden, the patio local comes blasting through their northbound. Oh shit!
Killed by a square cab.
Yeah, and remember, there's not enough transmission in that to get to slam it back and forth quick enough either.
Nope. Just imagine there's nowhere to turn around for like 20 miles, so you just hear beep, beep, beep,
Beep,
all
beep.
through the
No,
woods.
that switch would just stay in the off position.
I just imagine if they didn't have a switch, though, how
Oh,
annoying that would be.
That wire would be getting ripped out.
Oh shit! I am not supposed to be in this siding.
All right. Well,
I gotta go. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm greatly considering the alternative route.
Why am I
I have
routed
to go
into
up.
the
Oh my
siding?
God, do I have to go up? How much up do I have to go? Do I have to go up at all?
You have to go up more.
No, I don't have to go.
You have to climb the tree to the moon.
Although I think I am in the wrong orientation. This might get interesting. I might have to set up a flying I might have to set up a flying switch.
Okay, and
I might end up sending Scoops right off the track.
would it be the first time?
No, it wouldn't be. It would not be the first time.
Almost certainly won't be the last. We're on part 45, by the way. We've done 45 streams on this. Saved.
Jesus.
You're almost at 50.
Yeah, because of what's going on with 75, Joseph, I think I'm just going to take the back way and say fuck it. It'd take me a little bit longer.
If
What'd
it's
you say?
already clogged up, it's going to be pretty ugly.
Yeah, like I said, it's already showing a road blockage on 75 north of Richmond.
Middle of the night.
Shouldn't be anything
What the,
out that way.
what the
unless
hell
there's a wreck.
happened? Did like a semi catch fire and block the entire road?
I don't know. If it's still there in the morning, I'm going to take the alternative route. If it's not, fuck it. I'm just going to go through Lexington and just bite the bullet.
Oh, we do have a sighting.
With that being said, fellas, I will talk to y'all later. You have a good night. And Joseph, I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
See ya.
I have another one of these silly little grayed out cars.
If it's a grayed out car, just assume it's for Ep Springs interchange.
I mean, that's the thing. It's on. It's full. So it's outbound.
Yeah, just block them for Ep Springs. You know what would be kind of cool? If you had a car, like an industry chain on the railroad, because all of these cars, ugh, I'm getting tired. They all go from interchange to industry, but what if you had a car that had to go from interchange into one industry, and then you had to take it to another industry, and then it had to go back to an interchange? I feel like that would be kind of neat.
Wait a minute, what am I doing?
Drugs?
I'm not thinking. Not thinking is what I'm doing. What I can do. That's probably a dumb idea. There's a lot of hill here.
Big hill,
Is
small
running.
hill.
I'm up here at the mine.
Ep Springs interchange. Okay.
What I can do is this little number right here.
I'm not gonna
I don't
grab
know
those
why.
cars. I'm just gonna wait until it's fully loaded.
Heaven knows why I didn't just leave them there.
Oh shit.
Now we can grab these loaded ones.
Let's see.
We can go couple up to these loaded ones, put them in front, and then all we gotta do is just push them all the way to the back.
Yippee.
I tell you what. Oh, did you see that John Redcord got shot?
No.
Yeah, the actor that did the voice acting for John Redcorn died.
Ah, I see.
It was like last week.
I did not see that at all.
Yeah. What a load of crap.
There's a guy on my job site. He's one of the supervisors. He sounds like Dale Gribble if he was coherent. I don't know how he managed that, but he did.
There is a
Okay.
Ingle doohickey open.
A doohickey? And a clunk.
Well, now all I gotta do is shove those three back up into their hole, and they will be delivered. And then bring these three down to the bottom.
Okay.
Let me just dump the train with like a 40-pound reduction, because much realism.
Yeah, Brian Wilson died. Sucks. Was quite old though, so. Oh look, passenger train's almost at Whittier. Okay. Let's see. Come on. 400-ton train. Delaware and Hudson Heritage Unit. When are they making the Atlantic and East Carolina Heritage Unit? That's what I want to know. Okay. Plunk.
All right, I am downbound with 3 loaded cars.
Nice, nice. We might want to stop within the next couple of minutes, so probably
Yeah,
get to
I'm
a
gonna bring
nice...
him down. I'm gonna bring him down to Alarka proper.
All right. JNPT 207. I don't know why 207 is just pure. Hold up. Espresso and Rare number 1. Okay. Doot. I don't know why someone put... It's supposed to be a road engine. Why is that here? We do have a lot of, I think for the railroad that we have right now, I think we do have slightly more engines than we really need. But... oh well, you better... probably more useful to just have them lying around when you,
Better to need it. Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Exactly. Looks like the passenger train is done its thing. Hold up. I put in a fusee for that, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Plunk. Hold up. There's 3 locomotives in this yard.
Overkill much?
Yeah. Manual.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this map mod fixed. This is beyond annoying.
Oh, and I didn't even... Wait, no, I'm just losing my mind. Hold up. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Crap. Bring that speed down. I don't need to be the first
Select,
day back.
follow.
I need to put something on the ground.
Huh. My bank account statement for May is available. I see now. I'm just looking forward to relaxing tomorrow. It's gonna be so nice.
Yeah, there's a few things to pull out of here that are a little bit
Okay,
too much. Of what's going on here.
I would switch these cars, but I think I'm just gonna shove these cars into the siding and then I'll be good for tonight. I do like how they're slowly adding more and more buildings to the map.
Yeah, that's neat.
I know. Making stonks, it seems. True. Do 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 do. Okay. And little quarter plunk. Oh, nope. Let me clear out of the way. I really do like this little 060. This Chicago, it's a Chicago Northwestern prototype, which is nice. Got a soft spot for the CNW. Let's see. Okay. I think I am good for now. What about you, Joseph? Are you done for now, or?
I'm in a good spot.
All right, let's. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you to Brandon and Joseph for joining me, of course. Thank you, Gam, Renegade, Spud, Crimson, and that's it for all chatting. And I don't know when my next stream is gonna be. I might do an SSI stream tomorrow. Who knows? Joseph, do you have anything? I can speak English. Do you have anything to say before I end the stream?
Beans.
And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Goodbye, everybody.